Hi, welcome to my channel or welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about my hits and misses for 2024 in terms of my planner stack. So let's go through all of my planners, and also at the end I'm going to be doing some Amazon unboxings of all of the inserts I will be using in 2025 and what I purchased and what I will probably be staying in. So let's get started. So let's start with the items that did not work well for me, but I may try again. So the first thing is this notebook. So I do have it in Moterm cover, and it is just basically a notebook. So my intentions for this was to journal. So it does have like a dot grid like paper in here. It is quite, spacious. I could write all the way across. And I wanted something compact that if I wanted to take it on the go, it would be accessible. Did I use it once? Let's just see if I wrote anything in here. No. I pretty much set it up for January. I wrote my goals and gratitude here, and then that was it. So this didn't work out for me. I think for me going forward, I like to be able to be creative, play with stickers, do all of the things in my planner, and this just wasn't going to give me that. I couldn't add any inserts if I saw, something that I wanted to, like, that was inspirational to maybe, snap in if I was in a rings or a discs or anything like that. So I definitely didn't use it. And going forward for, faith journaling, stuff like that, I definitely need something that is going to be a little bit more, I think, motivating. So let's get into another item that I think for me has always been a bit of a hit or miss, is going to be my pocket size. So I have this in an epi leather Louis Vuitton agenda. I am currently in this one. I love it for its portability. I carry it all the time in my handbags, but I don't use it really for planning. So I'm not beating myself up for this being really sort of, a miss, but in the same breath, I always like to have, pen and paper to write, to jot things down, take down phone numbers, whatever, if I just want to do it very quickly. And this works for that reason. So I always keep, my grocery list back here. And as I said, I keep a monthly calendar that I don't really gravitate to necessarily write down anything. In November, same thing. I just pretty much have this in here to refer to dates, as well as, yes, I do have my phone, obviously, but sometimes for me, pen and paper just works out better when I need to jot down something that I need to get, a phone number, whatever the case may be. So I carry this all the time in my handbag. So for this one, for my pocket size, I will definitely set up one for the new year, but it's not going to be an emphasis on this planner per se. So the next things that I want to talk about are what were great for me. So first I have here is my personal size. This is my baby. So I have done happy planner, as you see, one under here. I have done the mini, I have done the classic, I have done the big, and they have worked, in terms of having a lot of space, being able to actually use my stickers, decor, but I've sized down my sticker book collection, I would say, by probably, got rid of maybe, 60% of my sticker books over the years, if not maybe even 70%. So I don't have as many sticker books. I basically use it just to make sure, I can stay in that creative space and decorate and stuff like that, because I still do really enjoy that part. And this has been probably the only planner that I've consistently stayed in for a whole year and not made any changes to. So I definitely love rings. I definitely love the personal size. Last year it was a personal wide. I had to print off all my inserts for personal wide. I believe Cloth and Paper and a lot of other print shops, they do inserts, but I feel like I'm going to be paying with shipping a lot more for inserts than I am for what I probably spent on the actual agenda. So I moved away from personal wide. As I said, I do still enjoy personal wide, but it's just something that is not really accessible to purchase. at an affordable price for me at least. So, because if you don't know, I am in Canada. So, a lot of the shops, even when they are in Canada, they still charge US prices. They still charge a lot for shipping. And another thing is, we are currently, our Canada Post is on strike. So, getting something physically printed and shipped, unless they're going to use a Purelator or, UPS or any of those other sources, which I know they're going to charge more for, just wasn't going to be feasible. So I ended up going on Amazon and getting new inserts, which I'm going to show you a little bit later. I did show my personal size and pocket in a previous video, but I'm going to show it here as well. So for me, this was my catch-all. I used this planner for everything. So I'm just going to kind of give you a glimpse of what I was using it for and why I just purchased a little bit more inserts for next year. So this is my catch-all. This is going to be home, social media, and anything sort of health, fitness related went in here. So as you can see, I have my workouts in here, what I completed. I have my videos, what I ended up posting. And this calendar worked out great. So currently with I'll go into what the inserts look like. This is just basically 2 days or 2 pages, I should say, of your week. And it starts on a Monday, ends on a Sunday, and it is by Carb DM. It was undated. So that was another thing. I didn't want to print anything, cut anything, date anything, because by the time all that effort was to buy paper, print it out, do all of that, I just said, you know what, this year I'm just going to invest in some inserts that are already dated. So the next thing that I'm going to be carrying into, so these two for sure, I'll be carrying into 2025, will be my personal and also my pocket. Next thing I purchased was this tablet. So this is just a Samsung, I believe this is a Tab 9, and I purchased this cover on Amazon, and I love it. It has honestly been such a great addition to planning. So I can plan in here like digitally, and also, be creative, and I can draw in here. I can do all of the things in my tablet. I purchased this for my birthday, under $200. I think actually maybe under 150. I believe it was like 148 or 149. I purchased it from, I believe, a marketplace seller from Walmart. So what happened was, when I got this, it is an international, I know a lot of people were complaining that it was international, but it doesn't matter. Whatever you click on here, anywhere in the world, you can bring your tablets, your phones, and pretty much if it's unlocked, then it will work. So it has been a great addition. Still, for me, quite affordable. And I will be incorporating this into how I'm going to be using this next planner, which is my happy planner. So I do want to do faith journaling. I want to be able to, refer to this and be able to write in here and have enough space, be creative, use my faith stickers, use all my other things to plan in here. So I did pick up this happy planner, which is a 12-month undated. And as you can see, it's a Disney princesses. So I purchased this, I believe last year. I purchased it for $14.99 from HomeSense Winners. So I will be using this planner, and I will just show you that it is just aligned, as you can see, format, and you'll have your monthlies. And this is the only thing that I would have to technically date, but I don't even think I'm going to date it. I want to just use this as it is each day. If I want to date it for that specific day, I can do that. I can cover up the dates, but I don't want to feel restricted that I have something that every day I have to plan in it. Even though if I spend time with God, I can do that without having to feel restricted that I have to write in here. So that will be something that I'm going to be incorporating, bringing back a happy planner into my 2025 planner lineup in conjunction with my tablet. So let's go into my inserts, what I will be transitioning into for 2025. So I did pick up all of my inserts on Amazon. It was the most affordable with Prime. You get it quickly. Some of these took a little bit longer to come, and then some came right away. So here is the first one. It is a Filofax Pocket. As I said, I've showed this in a previous video, but I will show it here again if you're interested. So it is their minimal. So normally they will do most of their printing, like their inserts, in this blue. which I did not like, why I never went with Filofax. But now they've kind of probably heard back feedback that people just want minimal. They want it in black and white. And so here you have like your big plans, and that is what it looks like. And then you go into your like hello, like for January. And then you have your weekly on 2 pages. And it is a Monday to a Sunday, which most planners typically seem to do that. So that is what it looks like. And I'm going to use this in my pocket planner this year. As I said, for 2020, this year for 2024, I should say, I did use something that I had before from Infinite Lotus, and I just redated it because I knew that I wasn't going to probably be consistent, and I wasn't going to make the investment in, weeklies. But for the price point, I believe this one was under 15. I said, let's just buy something dated for 2025, and then I have it each month to just put in my inserts. So this is a whole year and for 2025. So that is it. And then next is going to be all of my personal planner inserts. As I said, I've shown this before, but I will show it again for those that are new or who haven't seen that video. This is going to be dated for 2025. There was no name on here. I will try to link all of these items below and show you so you can see pricings. Maybe wait for after Christmas. Maybe they might even go, like they might be on sale right now or marked down. So here is your 2024-2025 overview, which is always good. You have a reference page here, and then it goes into July of 2024 all the way, I think, up till December. So you could technically have started using this planner in 2024, which is fantastic, which I like that. If some people have purchased this, maybe months ago, you could have already jumped in here and used those early inserts. And then it starts from December 30th, and you just have the lines. So I do appreciate that you do have lines. The paper on the dashboards are a little thicker than these, but these papers are, the GSM is pretty good. And you just go into the same thing each month. You have your calendar from the previous, and then the month forward, which is great. So you can look at dates ahead of time. And I love that on this, it does have the lines. So this will be great for, planning out content, writing down, my fitness goals, whatever it is. And that's what I'll be doing. So that is basically this whole stack here. And then at the end, let's see if there's any note papers or anything. So that is what it looks like. So each calendar or each month has the end of it. I believe will end with a notes page. Let's see. So no, so you don't have a notes page at the end. So if that's something you're going to need, then this would not be the inserts for you, because some people like to plan ahead. With my Carp DM inserts that I have currently, there is a notes page at the end, but it's something that I never used, so it didn't really interest me to make sure I had note paper. And then I have a notes section that I usually keep in my planner anyways, so that's fine. So the next thing is my expense tracker. So currently I am using printables. Same thing, printables that I had from last year. Let's see if I have a blank one. So here is what it looks like for December. So I had to use a sticker, put that there. These are from Rosie Papeterie. And you have here like your income, bill, subscriptions due, all of that like jazz. And it came in a finance bundle, and you had like your annual overview, annual bill, subscriptions. And I never used any of that stuff. So I said, same thing, let's get something that I don't have to print out. As you can see, the lines tend to fade when you do printables. And that was another sore spot for me in terms of using printables. And the printables are not really that cheap. So this, I believe, was on sale for like maybe $12. I probably paid $8 or $9 for printables anyways. So by the time it takes my time and effort to do it, I said, let's take a look and see what good old Amazon has. So this is what it looks like if you're interested in purchasing it. And this is for personal, and it is just the Filofax expense tracker. and it is basically just 2 pages. So you have here, you have a review page, and then this will be your categories, your payments that are due, which I love because that's all I do is track typically what I have to pay, and then the amount. So I can add them here, and I can add them whatever bills are due. So review here, category, I will probably put my reoccurring bills that are, say, automated. So my Spotify, I know every month is going to be however much. I'm going to put them here with the amount that I know is coming out each month, and then total that, like bank fees, my Spotify, my YouTube premium, stuff like that, I'm going to put here. And then my variable expenses, like say my hydro, my water bill, stuff like that, I will put down here because I do have those bills that I need to pay, but the amounts are going to change each month. So I love that it says description, amount, due date, and it's very minimal. You have your budget down here with your initial amount and spend this week and ending amount. So that's perfect. And then you have here, which are your expenses for the month. So this is going to be fantastic. It is literally just 1 page for each month. This one says on here week, but I will use these monthly because you do get 50, I believe, and this is from their minimal collection again. You get 56 sheets, but I will be using this to just use it monthly. So this is going to last me quite a long time. So that is another one that I purchased, which is going to be what I add to my new lineup. So here is another one. This is in classic, which their classic, as I said, comes with the blue, and this one is in classic as well. That's fine. It's minimal enough. So I found that my monthly pages were getting a bit crowded with having my scheduling for like YouTube and my fitness and personal stuff. So what I chose to do was get 2 extra monthlies, and I wanted to see which one that I'd probably use. I may use both or just one, but here is just a monthly overview. You get 12 months. They're all dated, which is fantastic. Several note sheets at the end, and then you have your monthlies. So this way I can write down, whether I have appointments, personal stuff, that kind of things in this section. Use my new inserts monthlies for, I think I probably will use it for content. And then I have another one here. So I'll just leave this layout open, and then you can see the difference between the two. And then this is another classic, but this is a month on 1 page. And this, as you can see, is on 2. So here are the daily refills, same concept, but you just have a note section at the month here, and then you basically have a whole month overview for each month in 2025, as you can see here. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to put it into my new personal size setup, and which one I will be using for each, because this one will be attached like this. Then I can add in whatever inserts I have. So this is going to be my 2025 insert recap, and stay tuned because I'm going to be setting up my all of my planners soon. And so if you're not already subscribed, definitely subscribe so you can see how I'm going to set them up for the new year and how I'm going to be using and incorporating, I think, a lot more inserts, but not really. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.